Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Anna and today I'll be bringing you the top most haunted places in Georgia. There is one building in Roswell, Georgia that the locals lovingly refer to as Creepy House. This house is home to some particularly malevolent spirits. Some paranormal investigators do believe that Creepy House was the site of some serious child abuse. Not only that, they believe that there might be a little girl buried inside the basement of the Creepy House. One of the ghosts that reside inside of Creepy House is that of an old man. He absolutely hates having people on his land and will often shout at visitors who come onto it. And there has been a couple of cases where people who come onto the property have reported that they felt that something was trying to possess them. Unfortunately, you can no longer visit this site known as the Creepy House because it burned down in December of 2014. Another well-known haunting in Roswell, Georgia is what is now known as the Public House. During the Civil War, the Public House was used as a commissary, and the owner's daughter, Catherine, fell in love with a Union soldier named Michael. At the time, this was considered very scandalous and not okay with anyone, and Michael was eventually charged with treason and hung from a tree outside of Catherine's window. She was so heartbroken that Catherine ended up hanging herself from her building. People have reported seeing the ghost of Catherine and Michael inside the upper window of the building. Another ghost is said to reside at the Public House. It is the ghost of a Confederate soldier. He's often seen sitting in the upper story or conversing with a child at the top of the stairs. The Public House bathrooms are also said to be haunted. In the past, women have been in the restroom using the stalls and the doors would just fling open. Recently, they've switched the men and the women's bathroom, and so now the men have to deal with the problem of the stalls flinging open at random times. Savannah, Georgia is also another well-known haunted area of Georgia. Pirate's House is a historic restaurant and tavern that was built all the way back in 1753, making it one of the oldest standing buildings in Georgia. And still to this day, it is a working restaurant. It began as a gathering place for drunken sailors, nefarious criminals, and pirates. In fact, some drunken sailors would wake up in the morning on some ship and be forced to work or be thrown overboard. Savannah also has had many underground tunnels going from place to place, and one opened up right under the pirate's house. The tunnel underneath the pirate's house was thought to be the way that sailors were stolen away from their beds off to the ships, and how they also smuggled liquor into the safe, and they were also used as a hideout on the Underground Railroad system. Guests and restaurant staff have reported seeing strange figures wandering around and hearing footsteps and boots walking across the floors, along with seeing odd reflections in mirrors. The Oakland Cemetery is another well-known, very haunted place. Being a cemetery, you'd expect to find many dead and spirits there, but the Oakland Cemetery also has a lot of unknown and unnamed dead buried in the ground. People also believe that there are a lot of malevolent spirits residing in the cemetery that are still stuck to the grounds. It's been said that on the Confederate side of the cemetery, there has been this eerie roll call of the dead that people have reported hearing. They say that people have heard a military-like roll call calling out the names of the dead, and a few have reported hearing their own names inside the roll call as well. There are also more disturbing sightings that people have seen, one of which is seeing a Union soldier being hung from a tree inside the cemetery, and also that of Jasper Newton Smith rising out of his statue to watch over the cemetery at night.